can find reasons and excuses why we're too busy and have so much going on that we can't do the things that are going to help us grow and build a business. If you look for something, you're surely going to find it. And this is why we have to develop the habit to make time intentionally for our goals, for what we want to do. And a big part of this is if you find that you're too busy to build your business, you're going to be too busy to learn how to do what it's going to take to build your business. You need to open yourself up to learning, to growing in what you don't know how to do, to get a different result from where you are right now to where you want to be in your life. You're going to have to do something differently. If you've had a pattern of saying, I'm too busy to grow my business, I'm too busy to learn, this is the area that we need to look at. We need to look at, okay, what am I prioritizing? Why am I too busy? Why do I believe that I don't have time to do what it takes to grow my business? If you keep telling yourself that, time is going to be sucked out of your life and vaporized because it will be a self-validating declaration. I'm too busy, and then your life experience proves it to you because that's what we're saying. And so I want to shift this a little bit. Shift what you're saying. I get it. Right now, even if this exact moment, you're too busy to learn what it takes to build your business. Start saying this. I'm starting to find ways to build my business around my life that work best for me. Just that single shift right there in what you're saying and what you're declaring. This is how declarations work. Starts to change how you view things. I'm not talking about a disassociative false declaration. You can declare, I have $1 million, but you don't really have one. That does nothing. But when we declare just a step forward from our current situation, what we want to happen, our mind starts to go to work to build a framework for us to step into that as our reality. So declaring, I'm starting to structure my life in a way that helps support me now means you're going to start looking for what needs to happen. What needs to change? Do we need to get up earlier? Do we need to spend more time doing this, doing that? What am I wasting time on that maybe I could get rid of in my life? See what I'm saying? And so now we start to declare, I'm going to stop spending 3 hours watching Netflix, 3 hours scrolling on social media, and I'm only going to spend 2. You see, I didn't say spend 0. If you study how people break addictions and things like that, when we say we're too busy to build a business, we're actually somewhat reliant on, I'm not saying a clinical addiction, I'm not a doctor, but we have a dependency on the busy to justify our situation. We are dependent on that to prove to us that we can't get more than what we currently have right now, mentally. And so when we just start to say, okay, I'm going to start being intentional to get up early. If you haven't been doing that, declaring that now starts to create a plan that you can put into action and execute on. And watch this. If you start doing this in your life for a week, you will notice you're a little bit less busy than you were the week before to start learning things, to start doing what it takes in your business. Listen, I go live every single day on my social media here. I have my podcast. You can listen to those episodes. They're designed to help you in your time, 30 minutes a day, 5 to 10 minutes a day, learning what it takes to grow and change your current situation in your life and in your business to get a different result than what you've been getting up to this moment in time. And so I want you to think about that. When you say, I'm too busy to grow my business, why are you too busy? What are these priorities that you cannot put aside? Put them in the comments below. Put them on this post. Send them as a DM. If you're not in my Grow Your Life community, I'd love to talk more about this with people. I don't mean to be insensitive to that at all. In fact, I want to hear kind of what are the things that you have going on that are keeping you and preventing you from building things? What are those areas that take up your time when you go to learn something, when you go to listen to a podcast, when you go to watch a video, when you go to read a book, when you go to do a live video or develop your business? What are those areas? When I coach with my clients, we talk about these and we break down a pattern. We break down a formula, we break down a framework, and we build a system for my clients to start to get more results. I talked with a lady last week where she has kids and she works with people that need help in her home. And we developed a framework to create a model in her life, to model the energy that she wants in her life, to start building a business that works on her terms, not on what she's experiencing, dictating how to build her life, but designing her life the way she wants while not neglecting those responsibilities, while not neglecting those priorities. It's possible to grow a business. It's possible to learn what you need to learn with all this stuff going on when you have the right framework. And that's what I love to work with people with. If you're not in my hashtag Grow Your Life community right now, join that group. If you haven't scheduled a 15-minute call with me on my website, schedule that. If you haven't listened to a single episode of my podcast, check it out. Look up hashtag Grow Your Life. Go to my website. It's going to help you. We'll talk soon. Have a good one, everybody.